become my part of this. You will see.
And we're back. So obviously I don't have my makeup anymore. We gonna switch gears. What are we gonna focus on now, Matt?
So we just talked about the Dark Knight trilogy. We want to talk more about what's to come with Batman. So we just talked about the past Batmans. Now we're gonna focus on where Batman is now and where it's gonna be heading.
You want to talk about after the Dark Knight trilogy? What has happened since?
Okay, so let's talk about the Batmans that come after the Dark Knight. So we have Batman versus Superman.
V
Superman. We had the Justice League movie.
Yeah.
We had the Joker movie. And then now we're going to have another Batman movie with Robert Pattinson.
And don't forget Lego Batman.
You know, I haven't watched that yet.
Me too.
You haven't watched it either?
I watched a little bit, like
I want to
just
watch
the trailers.
I can't find it for free though.
I just can't watch Legos, man.
I heard.
I know it's
funny.
great storytelling. They're really good. Like it got great reviews, but just can't buckle down and watch fucking Legos for 2 hours.
All right, let's talk about the DCEU. Is it EU? DC.
DCEU.
EU Batman first.
Extended Universe.
Okay, so Ben Affleck as Batman.
Batfleck.
That's good. Not a bad choice for Batman for that particular movie. It's just it got ruined by Zack Snyder and terrible writing, terrible timing too, because they were really trying to push out the whole DC universe stuff.
Let's catch up
way
to
too
Marvel.
fast. Right, they're playing catch up the whole time. I watched it. I watched the extended version too. I was bored shitless throughout the whole movie. I hated it. So fucking boring. Even the scenes with Batman and Superman, boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, it's the way Zack Snyder shot it too. It's just, everything's so dark. That's where this whole DC is dark thing came from because of him.
Just the lighting was bad.
And Man of Steel too. There's a lot of things wrong with that movie. I didn't like it. I don't know about you.
Yeah, so Man of Steel was underwhelming, I think. Like, it kind of sucked because Justice League, I grew up more with those characters, like the Holy Trinity: Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Super Friends back in the day. Like
you watched that?
I saw it on Cartoon Network back then.
It's funny because my dad actually really likes DC characters.
Yeah,
because of that. He watched it back when he was a kid too.
And I felt like they were more powerful than Marvel characters. Like Marvel only more popular now because of the movies. They were done really well. So I think DC is suffering where like Batman and Superman have so many versions of it like on screen. Like whereas in Marvel you have Robert Downey Jr. who's Tony Stark. You can't see anybody else but him.
We still don't have a definitive Batman yet.
Yeah. And then like when it came to Batman v Superman, so leading up to it, I was hyped. Like again, I was more optimistic on this movie coming up. If you remember I Am Legend, remember they had the whole like the logo of the Batman and Superman like in the future, and you're like, that'll never happen. And then it was gonna happen in 2016. You're like, oh shit, this is happening. And then
when it happened,
like Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck actually look like physically imposing, fit the part, but just the whole. So this is where they suffer with too many villains, or they just don't have any chemistry. Fucking Mark Zuckerberg, what's his name? Jesse Eisenberg is in the movie as Lex Luthor, and he's fucking short. I was gonna give him a chance, but I was like, okay, you just sound like a fucking weird techie in the Bay Area, tripping out on drugs.
He was the worst choice for that character. I don't know what they're thinking with that.
Like I didn't even feel that he was smart. I just felt like he was just a dick. Like he didn't feel smart.
Yeah, he didn't. He really didn't. And then you had Wonder Woman was in it too, right?
And they put her into marketing.
Yeah.
So it's like, why? Like, get it? You want to do? It's called Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Like, okay, do we need to shove everyone in this movie? And then another fucking villain, Doomsday.
Very underwhelming.
Who looks like the fucking trolls in Lord of the Rings, and you reveal that in the trailer.
Yeah.
Like, okay, now we know the whole movie.
Yeah. There's a lot of problems with the DCEU stuff. First of all, their planning is terrible.
Yep.
I mean, they try to force everything so quickly. Like they use most of their main villains already, right?
Yep.
They use Darkseid, they use Doomsday. Not They used Joker. I forgot about Suicide Squad. I forgot that was another movie that came out.
Or they didn't use Darkseid yet. They used Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf, sorry.
Yeah, later on.
But the way they plan things out, it's like you have 2 movies and then you have a Justice League movie.
Yeah.
Right? Or Wonder Woman came out too.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
You got 3 movies and then Justice League, as opposed to Marvel, who did every single character first and then they assembled at the very end. So when it comes to Justice League time, everything felt rushed. Everything felt like I said before, everything felt shoehorned in. You have Aquaman, you have Flash, and then you have to compensate for their backstories and then fit them into the group.
Yeah.
Everyone else is good, I guess. Superman, you know who he is. Batman, Wonder Woman, but you have other half of superheroes you have to build up in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And then you have another underwhelming villain, Steppenwolf. So I watched it, but I can't remember it.
Batman v Superman?
No, Justice League.
Oh, going back to Batman versus Superman, another thing that sucked with that, just like Ben Affleck looked the part. Like he was like physically imposing, whatever. And it was supposed to be based on the Dark Knight Returns, right?
So he's supposed to be an older Batman.
Yeah.
So a Batman in his late 40s, 50s.
Yeah. Like him brooding, and then the controversy of Batman killing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But the action scenes here actually felt
they're good.
They were good. Like the choreography.
Yeah.
Was like legit.
Yeah. Batman, unlike the Nolan trilogy, Batman in this one's more agile. Like he's beating people up like he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like he's supposed to be like beating people up into a bloody pulp and not killing them.
Yeah.
That's kind of his thing in the comics. So I like, at least they got that part right. But again, it's the story around it that doesn't really make sense.
Save Martha. Why'd you say that name? And the whole the plot is the same as Civil War.
Yeah.
Like it was like mom based and like 2 guys arguing. Yeah. And I like that Gotham and Metropolis were like a bridge away.
Right.
Oakland, San Francisco. So
and then
Gal Gadot is fine.
And
too.
I don't care what Zack Snyder said. He did kill people. Like with the Batmobile, he killed people with that shit, dude. Explosions he did in that movie.
Tell me, do you bleed?
So the voice he had, I think that's a smart choice for Batman. They every Batman from now on, they should be having like some type of, because if you want to disguise yourself, you have to have some type of voice shit to really make it believable.
And Alfred was fucking with him.
Yeah. Who played him? Oh, Jeremy Irons, right?
Scar.
Yeah, Scar. Yeah.
From Lion King.
Yeah, it was good.
The Batman v Superman, horrible. And then it led to like, okay, what are your thoughts on Wonder Woman? Looking back,
decent.
Yeah,
I don't mind it. I like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman.
She had the looks. I like the Amazon Warriors.
I wish they made her I wish they had someone a little bulkier.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's supposed to be a little muscular, but she's fine, I guess.
But she gained weight. She was pregnant during the time too.
Yeah.
I like her fight scenes.
She's likable.
She's likable. Yeah, she has charisma. She actually had personality here. Like it's like you can see her as like Gal Gadot or
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, with one movie.
Yeah, with one movie.
So that was enough for her.
And the thing with Wonder Woman that sucked is it's the same. The plot is exactly like Captain America, the first one, the first Avenger. Captain America's not even the first Avenger, first and foremost. That was wrong.
Yeah,
it's Ant-Man. But anyways, like the villain who was Lupin from Harry Potter, that was underwhelming. Like fucking Ares, the God of War. That was horrible. The CGI in DC sucks.
I forgot who mentioned this. I think a lot of people know, but Wonder Woman's basically Captain America, first Avenger, just with a woman instead. It's basically the same movie.
Oh, the part that I didn't like in that was like the supporting cast, like the friends.
And Wonder Woman,
and the Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay.
They were the same thing. They were just like, who cares about these motherfuckers? Like, it's just boring and dumb.
But Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Good. Yeah. Good enough.
Love her.
She carried the movie pretty well.
After Wonder Woman, we had like Justice League.
You forgot one.
What was it?
Suicide Squad.
Oh, fuck. Suicide Squad, when I watched it, I was like, okay, I liked it. But I realized I only liked it because like Harley Quinn. But and like Will Smith.
Yeah.
But everything else, like Jared Leto was a horrible Joker. That's Joker. A method actor that pushed everyone away. He fucking like gave everyone a weird gift, like a fucking rat in a box or some shit. And like, bro, like you can get into this role, but you don't have to be fucking weird.
I know. You don't have to Heath Ledger it, but you gotta, you know. It was really bad. I watched it with a friend who was a really big Joker fan, and he asked me, "What did you think about the Joker?" And I told him I hated it. And he was like, "I fucking hated it."
It's like a mafia. Why you gotta put damage on your?
I know the
forehead?
tattoos was too much.
Yeah,
I
like,
think if they just did the makeup, it would have been okay.
Yeah, like it would have been fine. Where you just if you just had the makeup, green hair, whatever.
Stop overacting.
Stop overacting, because you are a great actor, like in like acclaimed in the industry. But and you had no chemistry with Harley Quinn, and you're supposed to have chemistry with her.
Right. Suicide Squad had a lot of problems too, like the fact that why did the villain, I forgot what it was.
Oh, Cara Delevingne.
Yeah,
she was like this.
Yeah, besides her stupid design or whatever, why are these guys handling her as shit? In the comic, Suicide Squad's supposed to do all the dirty stuff. They're supposed to take like the mobsters down and stuff like this. That villain they had, that's supposed to be a villain for a superhero to take down, because there's no way a Suicide Squad could take something like that down. They don't have the capabilities. That's like you would think Flash would have seen that thing like pop up in the sky.
Like where was the Super Friends?
Exactly. Where's Superman? Where's Batman? That's Gotham. So you would think he would be there, but no.
It's like a Justice League threat level, like Mysterio. Like
they're not there.
Yeah.
So stupid writing again. They didn't think all the way through.
Fucking beam in the sky.
Yeah.
The superhero trope that should not be followed anymore. Stop doing that shit.
Yeah. Terrible movie again. And then you had Justice League. Terrible movie again. And then finally, we have a good Batman related movie. We have Joker with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Which is
yeah. Okay. Let's. So the Joaquin Phoenix. We'll skip the Justice League one, because we'll talk about this Zack Snyder one later. So Joker, Joaquin Phoenix. I think it speaks to like the cancel culture again, because I think people got overly sensitive with this movie. It's a movie.
Fucking definitely.
Like, Brad, like it's not gonna make people kill more. There's been killings before the movie came out. It's not gonna make people kill more. If anything, it just made you more aware about mental health being a legit thing, not to like just the emotional intelligence of understanding people and not putting them down even more. Help them out. Like we see that every day in sports, music. Like people, like this is a legit problem.
Right. What was his name in the movie?
I thought it was Arthur.
This is Arthur Fleck. Okay.
Yeah.
So his Joker, or Joaquin's Joker, that was a different take on Joker, because he's not this crazy like I want to take over the world type Joker. He's more of a tragedy character.
Yeah.
So he's a aspiring clown, or he wasn't even a comedian, right?
He tried to be. Remember
for one scene.
He was trying to be a stand-up comedian.
He started out as a clown first.
Yeah.
And then, people of Gotham are just terrible people, so they tore him down. He lost his job, and then he tried to come up. And there's a lot of psychological turmoil within this character throughout the whole movie. My fiance actually didn't like it. She thought it was actually too dark.
Yeah, my girlfriend was like closing her eyes. I'm
really?
Like, but this is entertaining.
Yeah, it is entertaining.
I mean, because like if you treat people like shit, they're gonna fucking react. Like, stop doing it.
Yeah. The thing I don't like about this Joker, though, I can't see this Joker taking over a city, because he's not an organized Joker. He's a lot older too.
Yeah.
So he's not even like if this was like Ben Affleck Batman, I think they're around the same age at this time. But this is not the Joker that's like organized. He doesn't know how to plan. He just has a lot of mental issues that he's trying to release and finally kind of be himself finally. But it's a good character study of the Joker. I really liked it. It takes a lot of inspiration from Taxi Driver, which I've heard, and Kings of Comedy, which was 2 movies that are Martin Scorsese, and both had Robert De Niro. So Robert De Niro's in this movie as well. So a lot of people are saying it's a ripoff of those two, and you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. If you watch the movies, there's way too many similarities to be a coincidence. But for a Joker movie, we haven't seen anything like it before. It's original for comic books. So I really liked it.
and it speaks to why Joker is like top villain,
top tier villain.
This one makes the whole Batman and Joker thing like yin and yang, like top of their list, because you can have a standalone Joker movie that's not related to the other movies. Like you said, this Joker doesn't look like he can organize crime, but he could have inspired more Jokers. And then you see in the end of the movie, like a Joker guy, fanatic, whatever, in the crowd killed Bruce's parents. Like that could happen. So,
and I love Joaquin Phoenix's portrayal of it. It's really
the physical,
the physical tax he took. Like, he really lost 60 pounds, 50 pounds just to do this role. And then he, the way he acts in the whole movie, it's like you feel for the character. You want him to win in some way. And then you kind of understand and you sympathize with him when he does these horrific acts, like when he kills people. You kind of get it. Killing's wrong, but when you're down to that level, there's no other way for you to redeem yourself sometimes, especially with the scene with the Wall Street people,
the subway,
subway scene.
Like motherfuckers, you had it coming to you.
Fuck you, kill him.
You had it coming to you, assholes.
Fuck you guys.
Like, he's not all powerful, but he's just like the bullies. You just see the bullies getting bullied, or not bullied, but like, motherfucker, you had this coming. The guy that gave him the gun in the first place, that got him to lose the job, like that dude died. The midget, or the shorter person, he didn't get killed because like he treated Arthur with some decency and respect. So that's why he was let go.
I love that scene too, because when he was when he killed him, right? And then he was just crying on the corner. And then he was like, "You can leave." And then he was like inching his way to the door, and then he did this jump scare to him. That shit cracked me up.
And then the crowd was like, "Oh, it was too high."
Are you watching it in theaters?
Yeah, I watched it in the theater. So it was like in the crowd, we're just like, "Oh, that's fucked up." But interesting.
It's Joker though. That's Joker.
Yeah, there's humor. And then the whole when he going down the stairs, hey, the liberation.
That's iconic now.
That stairs. Everyone goes to that stairs in Brooklyn now just to take a picture. I even tried that last Halloween.
The thing about this Joker though, that was the only humor scene for Joker. Everything else is pretty tragic and like, I want to take everybody down. So I wish there was a little bit more humor with Joker, because he was really like depressed pretty much the whole time. And the mental issues you're talking about with him, like, what was that character? The lady that he was envisioning himself with.
The neighbor.
Yeah, the neighbor. That was pretty sad when the reveal was like she was never there. She just wanted to manifest some type of friend that would support him. And then
you don't know if they killed her or not.
You don't know if they killed her. I think they did kill her because the
ambulance.
Sirens, But man, that scene, you want to talk about cringe? That stand-up scene was so hard to watch for me. Like,
the laugh.
I hate not even the laughing, but just like, I don't know if you ever been to like a stand-up show.
I've been to a club. The first person kind of like sucks.
It's like you have to turn away a little bit.
And then the Murray, the talk show host, exploited him. And then that scene, when you see like Joaquin's Joker flip, like really turn evil in that moment, like it's award winning, like it's legendary. Like that's why it's critically acclaimed. Like DC, like they don't have the box office to show off like Marvel, MCU, but they got acclaimed shit, man. Like their shit is like really bold. But they just need
the best writers though. They have the great material, but they just need the good writers and good directors. I think
DC is like every other. It's been good.
Like, they need a good team though.
There's no Kevin Feige.
They don't have a Kevin Feige yet. I don't think they ever will. Because that's why they're asking people from Marvel to help them out. Like they had Josh Whedon. They had
Josh Whedon,
James Gunn to direct the Suicide Squad. Like they have other writers from Marvel too helping out. It's like, you should have done that in the first place instead of trying to compete. You know,
it's like DC has the stories, has the themes. MCU has the writers, but they're restricted by Disney. So
I still like Marvel as far as
entertainment,
a whole. Yeah, because with DC, I only like Batman, and I kind of like Wonder Woman now.
Yeah,
but everyone else I can give a fuck less, to be honest.
I don't like Superman.
You know, I haven't watched Aquaman yet.
I liked it.
You liked it? I haven't watched
Guilty pleasure.
Whatchamacallit? Wasn't there another DC?
Shazam.
I haven't watched
Shazam is like I haven't watched it, but I heard it's good.
You heard it's good?
Yeah.
I'll take your word, or I'll take people's word for it.
Yeah.
I'm just not interested yet.
Me too.
Yeah, but that's the problem with DC right now.
I'm interested in the DC animated movie characters. So like the ones that came out recently with Jason O'Mara as the voice. Like with the Son of Batman, that whole thing. Like it started with the Flash paradox. You see the Teen Titans story. You see Superman fighting Doomsday, Apocalypse, walking Darkseid. Like so, like I'll favor DC in the animated movies
definitely
way more than Marvel. Marvel can't hold a candle to fucking DC and like James.
I don't think Marvel has done anything animated.
They've done cartoons, but like nothing animated.
Yeah,
like
they had I don't know if you remember, they had the run of like movies before. Like
I don't even remember.
You know that they had like an Avengers Assemble animated film like 2010 or something like that.
Oh, see, I wouldn't even care.
Yeah, but they suck though. Yeah. Like you said, when they try to do it, they're not that good.
It's just the heroes, like before Robert Downey Jr. I didn't care about Iron Man. That Iron Man TV show sucked. Yeah, the cartoons.
Yeah, but with this Joker though, they're supposed to make a sequel, right?
So since it's done really well, there might be a sequel. Joaquin didn't want to do a sequel, but he's open to it now. It remains to be seen if that's going to be connected to the Batman, the Matt Reeves movie that's coming out. That one was supposed to be Ben Affleck, but Ben Affleck had his alcoholism issues, his divorce, and he wasn't.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, he couldn't do. Like he just didn't have professional time. He had to work on himself.
Okay.
And then in the Justice League, so Fandom happened like a month ago, a couple of weeks back. They kind of, for me, like a fan of just like this kind of genre, like kind of revitalized like the interest into like what they have slated. So they have the Batman coming up, Suicide Squad by James Gunn. Fucking John Cena's in that.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's the last person introduced in that trailer. Oh, yeah? And everyone's like, who's that guy? Like, who's there? Like, because you can't see him.
I gotta watch it again.
Yeah. So they showed that. Wonder Woman's coming out in 1984. I don't like it. Trevor's coming back. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But the Black Adam, The Rock.
I'm not excited about it either.
I just want to see The Rock like be in a role where he's like, okay, he's fucking huge now. He sucked in Hercules. Like Black Adam, like if you're gonna be going toe to toe, go toe to toe with like Henry Cavill or some shit.
Okay.
I want to see that. And he's box office, so we'll see if he'll help out DC.
Okay.
But the Batman, you want to talk about the Batman?
Yeah,
the Robert.
That's the whole point of this video. So
Robert
the new
Pattinson.
The new Batman film is coming out in 2021, right? It's supposed to. Okay. So again, I think Batman holds the record of most remakes or reboots.
Yeah.
Next, like right after Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man has like 4. Batman has like 7 at this point. They had 7 different people play Batman. So, like you said earlier, Robert Downey from the jump, he is Tony Stark. Chris Evans is Captain America. We still don't have that definitive Bruce Wayne yet. Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne, I don't see it, but I have to kind of watch the movie first to see.
He has the chin.
He doesn't have the body though.
Yeah, he's
too skinny. I don't know if he's too tall, but
he has the height.
He has the height.
He has the height. Yeah. He's tall.
And it's like Christian Bale again. You have an English person playing another Batman character. So yeah. I don't know how his accent's gonna hold up.
Yeah, he has not talked in any of the things.
Stuff, yeah,
the trailers.
Right. And I'm not a big fan of the armor he's wearing. So I heard this is supposed to be like the beginning of Batman. So like
this is year 2
or whatever. So we'll see, I guess. To be honest, like I told you before, I'm kind of overwhelmed with all the Batman stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's just too much. I forgot to talk about the Harley Quinn movie, which I just saw.
Trash.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. So it's called Bird of Praise and the Emancipation of One Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
one fabulous Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I watched it with my fiance. I didn't finish it. I think I had like 20 minutes left, but I just got over it.
I was like, why?
Even though Margot Robbie did a really good job.
Yeah, why didn't you just call it Harley Quinn Birds of Prey?
Because they're trying to market, they're trying to build upon their
well, that failed.
I mean, there's some good parts in it though. I like Margot Robbie, what she did, what they gave her, she did good.
And that's it.
That's it. I mean,
Canary didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Obi-Wan's in it.
Yeah, it was a terrible Black Mask. I did not like him, but at least they have a definitive Harley Quinn. I think she is it, if anything.
I just hope they don't like make her the Mystique of DC. Where
she already is.
She is. Oh yeah.
I mean, that's why she's in the reboot of Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah, she's like where they focus everything on her, but you're not really prominent. You weren't even in the comics till like the animated series.
Yep.
So, well, Margot Robbie, good luck on that.
Yeah. But as far as the Batman, who else is it? Zoe Kravitz is supposed to be Catwoman. That's going to be interesting.
She's bad.
Yeah. I think that was a good choice. Because I keep forgetting that they made Catwoman African American in the newer comics. So Zoe Kravitz, she hasn't done anything like that before.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched her show on Hulu.
No.
Yeah, she did pretty good. Like I can trust her as being a Catwoman, or a good actress at least.
And she doesn't have like the pointy ears, but you know she's a cat thief.
Yeah,
cat
it's
thief.
like the beginning of Catwoman too.
So it's kind of like Nolan, like, but more comic booky.
Yeah. So the one thing I like about this Batman, it's dark. This is the darkness I was looking for. Like Batman, when he's beating up the people, he's beating the shit out of people.
I thought he was gonna say, "I'm Batman," and then he tricked everyone. Like, "I'm vengeance."
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, but we'll see again with the writing, because
that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, when it comes to DC, they don't have a good track record. They have like a D, like 60%, not even, probably 50%. Of all the movies. Yeah, so they have a lot to prove. But I'll let you talk about what it's supposed to lead up to, because I have no idea. So
with the new Batman, I don't know where it's going. I don't know. So you have the Riddler in it. I think this movie will do it justice, pun intended, where you can actually see Bruce or Batman be like world's greatest detective, because Riddler, he's gonna riddle the shit out of you. But there's 3 villains, so you have Catwoman, Riddler, also Penguin by Colin Farrell.
Penguin's supposed to be in it too?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's played by Colin Farrell. So it's kind of like a Les Grossman in Tropic Thunder. You didn't know that was him in the trailer.
Oh, what the
like
fuck?
The makeup, yeah.
Really?
But it's not. It's like Penguin coming up. It's not like Penguin is Penguin, not Danny DeVito. I love your work. Not
okay.
Danny DeVito. It's like he's still whatever he was.
Wait, he's too tall for that though.
I know.
What the hell?
Yeah. So.
Damn, that's a big surprise.
So that's where we might get the Spider-Man 3 effect of having too many villains. The guy that plays Jim Gordon is
he's black now.
He's the dude from
I've never seen a black Commissioner Gordon yet.
Yeah, Hunger Games. So he's not Commissioner yet. He's
Lieutenant Gordon.
Gordon. So they're not giving too much on the plot. You just know that like Riddler's fucking with him.
Yeah. So I told you this before. If they make Riddler like a Saw type villain, I think that would be dope as fuck. Like I don't want it to be just like I have a mystery here, you have to solve it. And that's it. Like I want it to like kill or attempt to kill people.
Yeah, let's see some dying.
Yeah, like if you don't solve my riddle, someone's gonna die.
Yeah.
So that would be cool.
Like let's see Pattinson like think it through.
Yeah.
Rather than, hey, Lucius Fox, man, I need this, I need this and that.
Right. Is there a Lucius Fox in this one?
I don't think so. I forgot who plays Alfred. Oh yeah, it's your boy Andy Serkis that plays. Alfred. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
That's weird.
Gollum.
I need. Oh wait, he is English, huh? Andy Serkis.
You're the one who told me.
Yeah,
you texted me, bro.
Right.
You texted me in fandom.
I like Alfred to be more of a father figure, not like a
big brother.
Yeah, this one seems like a big brother. He's too rugged. I need like a prestigious Alfred. You know what
Austin Powers Faja.
Yeah, like I need to. I have to set up myself before I help set you up.
Yeah.
He seems more dirty, but that's cool. We'll see where it goes.
Who else we got?
Hey, baby. You can come out. No, we have like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Go out. Come out.
Come by.
No. You're not in the shot. What was I gonna say?
But yeah, so the Batman.
Oh, sorry. Before you go. So what I was gonna say about Robert Pattinson, I'm very impressed with how he's evolved the past 10 years. Like I didn't think he was gonna come out of the Twilight,
Bella.
like his acting in those movies were terrible. So it's actually quite refreshing to see how he's grown up as an actor, and now he's pretty well regarded now.
Tenet.
Lighthouse, I heard he was really good in that one.
There's another one that just came out too.
There's one on Netflix he was supposed to be in too. I heard it with Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Yeah.
I just can't resist.
I heard he was pretty good in that. So if his acting is as good in this movie, then there's some hope for Batman, for Bruce Wayne.
But bulk up a little bit, please.
Yeah, please. Look like you know how to fight.
He does. In Twilight, he fought the werewolves.
Well,
he fought other vampires.
He's Flash in Twilight. Just super speed and everything.
He's like shining. But what remains to be seen if the Batman will be related to any of the other stuff like Joker. Joker's up in the air. The Flash movie coming up. It might.
Are they still doing that?
Yeah, they have Ezra Miller. It's confirmed that Michael Keaton is going to be in it and Ben Affleck.
Right.
So hopefully, maybe Christian Bale. I don't know. We'll see. They'll do maybe a Flash paradox. Introduce the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Maybe connect. Like they already had a crossover with Ezra Miller and the CW Flash.
They did.
Yeah, the Flash met each other.
Yeah.
So that was
I forgot about. Did you ever watch the Gotham series?
Nah, I never watched any of those. Like, I didn't even watch the Marvel stuff. Like, I just can't consume that right now.
What Marvel stuff?
Like the Marvel movies, Marvel TV shows also. Like Luke Cage and the Defenders.
Yeah. But that's I don't even think they're related anymore.
Yeah, but the Gotham series not really related. But other things that got announced in the Batman world is Gotham Knights, which Matt is more familiar in the video game realm.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be similar to the Arkham series, which I really love.
It's a different company?
It's still Warner Brothers. It's not Rocksteady though. But honestly, I'm not very excited for it. I've been pretty tapped out with Batman games. I need a break. But the Suicide Squad game, that one I'm kind of curious about.
Really?
Because it's not going to be
Killer Croc.
Yeah.
Or Killer Shark.
I don't think they're going to do the same combat they did with Batman. Because with Gotham Knights, it's just like, it's mini Batmans, pretty much. He plays Nightwing. He plays Batgirl. They're going to play similar to how they did in other games. So it's kind of lazy.
I wonder if it's going to be close to the Bat Blood movie.
Probably. Yeah, I think so.
Where they just all team up.
Batman's supposed to be dead.
Batman's dead. Yeah. Off screen.
All right. So you know he's not dead.
The whole comment section's hella funny.
Yeah.
Sure, you're dead, Batman.
When do you ever die? Let's see. What's the last thing I want to talk about? Oh, so the last thing, the Justice League Zack Snyder cut. Are you going to watch it?
I'm going to watch it because I want to know what was missing.
Do you think it's actually going to be better though? Because I don't think it's going to change shit.
Anything will be better than what came out. There's already new plot points where Cyborg's dad dies. It's shown in the trailer.
Okay.
But it's supposed to be shown like it's 4 hours, but
split into 4 parts.
Split into 4 parts. So, I mean, it's 20. It'll come out next year. If it's like anything like 2020, you got something to digest. Like watch and talk about, give us content. Steppenwolf will actually look better.
Oh, they're improving the CGI too?
Yeah, there's already a comparison of like what it was supposed to be. There's hella controversy coming off of the Joss Whedon version.
Why?
Because like the way he treated people on set, there's like racism involved too.
Joss Whedon?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's not someone you want to work with. And then you have the Zack Snyder. I don't know. I like comeback stories. If Zack Snyder can come up with something great in 4 years later, like a draft of an old essay.
Yeah. It's like 3 years later though.
It's like,
when did it come out? I forgot.
2017.
Yeah, it's been a long time now.
Been a while.
Because it's not coming out this year, right?
No, 2021. But it's gonna be on HBO Max. I'll use my extra Gmail to get the free subscription.
I have like 3 emails I could use, so you could just use mine.
Yeah. But Zack Snyder, I'll see it just to see it. But after that, I don't want any more Batman movies.
After the new one?
After the new one?
You know they're going to make a new franchise out of it if it succeeds. So.
Yeah, but I'm tired of
I'm tired of Batman too. And he's my favorite
character though.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite DC?
Batman.
Who's your favorite Marvel?
Spider-Man.
Same Z's.
Yep. They're just someone in the comment section, because when I'm bored I argue with people on with conversations. They wanted a Superman video game, and I was like, that's not going to work because it's too boring,
too powerful.
Yeah, what makes Spider-Man and Batman work in video games is like their mobility. Like they can't fly or anything, but they maneuver like in a way that it's fun. Like Spider-Man's swinging around, Batman's flying around, but like he has his grappling hook and all that stuff. Yeah. Batmobile. So yeah, I think I just like them because like I feel like I can beat them if I have to be a superhero. Like
you just need billions of dollars.
Yeah, or I need to be bitten by a spider. That's pretty much it.
What a way to end it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching our Batman content. Sorry, I'm really tired. I'm really tired. So if you like our content, subscribe to our channel, subscribe to our Spotify account, or listen to us on Spotify. Let me do that again. Sorry. If you enjoyed our content, follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube, listen to us on Spotify or any other podcasts. What?
You want to do another take?
Hold on, wait. What's the word I'm looking for?
Platforms?
Platforms. Thank you. Podcast platforms. Follow the Top Back Podcast. We have a lot of content coming up. We have a lot of previous content you guys should look up.
New guests coming through.
Yeah.
So last video you saw the lovely fiance Sam. And then your next video,
I'm gonna have a new guest. So
your brother-in-law coming through.
It's my brother-in-law. Is he?
Who?
Does that count?
Who?
Andrew? Yeah. I'm not putting this in.
Oh my God. Next take. New take.
So next time we're gonna do a Star Wars Mandalorian review. I think we want to do a recap of the season 1 before we do season 2.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
Yeah, so this will be the first series we actually review while it's airing, so that would be kind of interesting. So do I do episode by episode? I don't know how you want to do it.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
But follow us on all social media platforms.
Yep.
And we'll send it out from the top of the dome
to the back of the pack.
We are
the Top Back Podcast.
Peace out.
Peace.